All right, what's up, YouTube? So, man, it's been a crazy last week or whatever. It's the week after Songkran. I've already been here for a week, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a rough start getting started here in Thailand. And there's a lot to cover. You know, in this video, I'm just kind of taking you through a day in the life, you know, running some errands and all of that. So, welcome back to Life with Rilla. You know, I'm looking forward on starting on these vlogs once again and just documenting my life and my journey and all these things that I have going on. So last week, you know, I started vlogging during Songkran, and unfortunately the GoPro that I had bought and uploaded the last video I lost like a dumbass. I don't know where I lost it. I just remember coming into the condo at one point, and I was supposed to, or I did rather, you know, leave with the GoPro, and somewhere along the way, either at the mall or out in front of my condo, I left my GoPro in the waterproof casing that it was in, and got in my boat, which is the Thai's Uber, left the location, and when I came back, you know, I had to track back to every like store and place I went to, and I couldn't find the GoPro. So I had to take another $400 hit and bought this GoPro, but it sucks because I barely got to use that GoPro to make any videos. But anyways, I got another one. I lost all my footage from Songkran. It is what it is, man. I feel like every time, you know, Songkran comes around, I want to make content, but then, you know, something happens and I'm not able to upload a single video from Songkran. So it is what it is. Anyways, here's what I got going on right now. I have to do some classwork, right? I have to do a case study where I have to like record a presentation and answer a few questions. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. Then after this, I have to go run to Mr. DIY and this lumber store. And I'll explain why here in a minute. It's a little embarrassing for me, but I'm just trying to document my life and my journey. So, you know, I'll just kind of disclose what's going on there. And all of that, and then we'll kind of wrap it up, and I'll let you guys know like what I'm planning on doing with this channel, and what the deal is going to be from here on out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get some work done. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Coca-Cola manufactures and sells concentrates, beverage bases, and syrups to the bottlers. It also owns the brands and is responsible for consumer brand marketing initiatives. Coca-Cola bottling partners work closely with local
promotional strategies within the organization. As stated in the case study, the HBC's success in this shows how real-time interactions can lead to measurable sales increases. In this case, 10%. All right, so it's about 3 o'clock. I just wrapped up all of the assignments I have to do. So now I have to head over to this lumber yard. Here we go. So I'm a big guy, obviously. I mean, come on. These beds out here in Thailand, man, honestly, they're not built for us big guys. I'm not blaming Thailand. This is a me problem. You know, I have to go to this lumber yard essentially to get some pieces of wood to stabilize the bed, because every time I try to get on this bed or whatnot, the slats, you know, that hold up the bed or whatnot, they pop through or whatnot and come undone. So, you know, to mitigate that, I pretty much had to put, you know, the bed that I sleep on here in the living room or whatnot temporarily until I'm able to modify this bed to hold my weight. So I'm starting my whole diet here. You know, I don't want to keep on having these kind of problems, you know, and I want to start taking care of myself. But pretty much I have a tape ruler over here. I'm about to get the dimensions of this bed, and I'm going to head over to this lumber company and see whether or not they can, you know, get me the cuts that I need or whatnot, and I ordered some legs on Lazada that are going to further stabilize these pieces. So my idea, as you can see, I got the living room like couch and stuff in here, but it has this lip. So I'm going to put a piece of wood that goes from here all the way through to the other side with some legs on the bottom, and I'm going to stabilize this center bar. The issue with this is that for some reason the owner of this condo, you know, has a screw that's missing. That didn't happen because of me, and that, you know, center bar, you know, made that kind of like tip to the left, and, you know, with my extra weight bent that bar. So I'm gonna fix that. Let me go ahead and get these dimensions real quick, and then I'll head out the door to try to see if I can find what I need. All right, and you see this is the issue here. It's that these keep on coming undone. So I figure might as well just handle the issue myself, you know, stabilize the bed. That way I have a good stay and not bother the owner. You know, it's an enhancement. It's not permanent. So, you know, why not? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff ready. Then we'll head out the door. So I'm looking for a Toyota Vios gray 601 license plate. Anyways, yeah, this Thailand heat, still not getting used to it. Still sweating for every single reason. Let's go find a driver and see if we can find the parts we need. All right, just got here to the store. I'm gonna see if I can find what I need. It's my first time. This store is called Mega Home. It's kind of like their version of Home Depot or Lowe's, but a heck of a ton bigger, it looks like. So let's see if we can find, you know, the things we need here. Do you guys cut wood to specific dimensions here?
You have wood.
Yeah. Before I go and do that, I have a screw that I'm looking to replace.
I have second floor.
Second floor?
Yeah.
Can you show me? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you'd speak speak English. Well, that's good to know. It's a lot easier. A little bit, Nick Noy. All right, let's check. For how big? How big? Just for like this? That's it?
120, 240.
Centimeter?
Not
Centimeter?
centimeter.
Okay. Can you cut?
Not cut.
Do you cut here?
Not here.
They don't have... I can't do it. All right, so it turns out they can't cut wood here, so that's kind of a bummer. Because I need this wood cut, you know, so I don't know if they just don't have the equipment or the ability to cut it here or what. But that's a bummer. I was at least able to find the screws I need. I have to buy a whole bag, but it's only 40 baht. That's about $1.30, so I'm not tripping over that. But I still do need to find a store that cuts woods into particular dimensions, because here they only sell the whole thing, and I actually need to get the wood cut. So I'm gonna see what I could do, see if I can find any store that actually cuts the wood. So yeah, I'm gonna get on Google, start looking for other stores nearby, and I'll check in with you guys in a minute. All right, so I just met an Australian guy while waiting in line to pay for my stuff, and he said that there's this place by a place called Van Enda that cuts wood to size. So I'm about to check out that place because it might just be exactly what I need. So Brett, if you're seeing this, from the Land Down Under, man, I really appreciate you. You helped me a lot. So I'm gonna head over there now. I'm gonna order the boat, and then we'll head over to that place. All right, so I found a place, but it's deep in Pattaya. So luckily it only costs a little over $2 to get there or whatnot. Man, I love that about Pattaya and Thailand in general. It's that if you want to get anywhere, it's not gonna cost you a whole lot, even if it's like hella deep and far away from where you stay. Everything's relatively affordable here, so like getting around is hella cheap. You know, I'm still gonna get a motorbike sometime next month or whatever, but that's pretty cool. I'm not complaining, you know. All right, anyways, so I'm gonna head over there. I'll check in with you guys here in a minute. I just want to see if I'm able to find these pieces of wood. If so, then I gotta order a truck to bring those pieces back home, but let's see what we can find. All right, guys, so I'm here in inner Pattaya. I found a place that can, you know, cut the wood into any dimensions I need. I'm just getting a price on it, but I'll be using this kind of wood, something pretty thick that can hold my weight on the bed. So let's see how much it costs. The guy came across on a scooter with skinny tires. Like, I'm gonna pop your wheel, bro. Let's just walk. All right, so I'll see you guys in a minute. We're walking over to the lumber mill where they're gonna cut up the pieces of wood into the dimensions that I need it. So that'll be good. How you doing? Yeah, so you seem pretty good at English.
A little bit, sir.
Little bit. Okay, so should I translate, or do you think you can understand?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting some wood cut. I need the dimensions 200.5 centimeters by 152, but divide it into 3 this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 this way.
This way, yeah. All right, so after a bit of talking, seems like I'm not gonna be able to get this piece of wood today. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow because they're closing down the shop where they cut the wood. The place I was at earlier, that's where they sell it. But then it's gonna cost me an additional like 300 baht to get the wood cut. So that's okay. I'm just gonna come back and you know, do it tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock in the morning and just get it done. It is what it is, man. You gotta roll with the punches, right? What time you open tomorrow? 7 you open? I'll be here at 9. Okay? Okay, sounds good. Kapung kap. All right, so they open at 7. I'll be here at 9 to get the pieces I need. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping to just get that part out of the way so I won't have to spend the money on these rides again, but you know, when in Thailand, right? It's the next day. I'm getting ready to go grab some food, get something to eat. Then we're gonna head back to the shop. I'm back to vlogging and everything, and I've been trying to think, like, now that I'm living kind of like a normal life out here, trying to figure out like what kind of content I want to make. I know before I left Thailand, before I said I wanted to start my whole like digital nomad journey and my development journey. The idea essentially was that I would come back, you know, work on my weight loss journey, my web development journey, business development journey, financial development journey, just a few core pillars in my life, things that I wanted to focus on, you know, improving when I got here. So I think that's kind of what this channel is really going to be about. It's just sort of my day-to-day and working at pursuing those goals. But it's not necessarily going to be only web development now that I'm trying to pursue cybersecurity. You know, so that element of it kind of changed, but I still want to be a freelancer, still want to learn, you know, to kind of fend for myself versus working for a business. If I had to take a job for a business, obviously I would, but it needs to be remote, and that seems increasingly difficult to achieve these days, because all these companies want people, you know, they're all doing the RTO thing, returning to office. So we'll see the way that goes, but yeah, man, that's pretty much all this channel is going to be. Me living in Thailand, doing my day-to-day thing, and pursuing my life goals. So hopefully you guys want to be here for that journey. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit different than last time because I'm not going out all the time and I'm focused on my goals. Oh man, we finally got the Thai dog that won't move. Hopefully he's not aggressive. How do I get in? Let me get in. The dog. He doesn't seem aggressive, at least. Need to grab me one of these towels because I'm hot as shit. Get caramel macchiato?
Caramel macchiato.
Uh-huh.
Ice?
Ice, yeah. You get the 40? Yeah. Alright, so now it's time for us to head over to this shop so I could get the wood. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be this morning. So far it's kind of cool. Still sweating, of course, because I'm not used to the heat. I mean, in Connecticut before I left, the weather was like still in the 40s. So the temperature shift is kind of drastic. It's almost, you know, high 80s, low 90s here right now. So I'm definitely still struggling with the heat, but I'll check in with you guys here in a moment. Honestly, Thai people are some of the nicest people you'll meet on the planet. I was using translator, having a good conversation with the driver, and I don't know, man, I just felt at home. I told him a little bit about my life. He told me about his life. Apparently his mother married an American that lives in the USA, and she's out there, owns a restaurant now. You know, told him a little bit about my life. We got to chat and all of that. It was a good conversation. So I left them, you know, double the amount for the ride as a tip and got him a coffee. So yeah, that was awesome. Hello, Sawadee Krap. I'm back. So I'm ready to get the wood. I have to go next door. I'm gonna check next door, see if she's there to cut it. I'll be back. I'm gonna go next door real quick to check with the woman who's gonna be cutting the wood. Make sure she's not leaving, so that way I could get the wood cut that I need. And as long as that's good, then I'll go ahead and get it and order a ride back to the room. I have to go buy the wood, but I wanted to make sure you were here first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You said it was 300? Okay. Bro, these guys are wild. They're building everything, even their own custom-made guitars, bro. Yeah, forget what I came here for, bro. Look at this. This is an entirely custom-built guitar by the guy who does all the work here. And I just played it. Honestly, it plays really smoothly. I'm actually really impressed.
Uh-huh.
He likes to paint and he thinks he do woodwork already.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he tried to do the first time, I think about more than 8 years ago.
8 years
yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
So he built the first guitar 8 years
Yeah.
ago. Wow.
And he do about
So now that,
many piece
wow.
of the guitar.
I'm honestly, I played a lot of guitars.
Yeah.
And the way this plays, like, it could rival a lot of big companies, you know?
Uh-huh.
It plays really smoothly. The frets don't have, like, a lot of pressure. You don't have to press too hard. So, I can't play because I don't have a strap.
Okay.
But this is really, really impressive.
Yeah.
And Seymour Duncan pickups are really good, so.
Yeah. We buy the pickup in online
Yeah.
web and order them
Yeah.
to us and to make the body, everything, and setting in.
Honestly, this is honestly genuinely impressive. And what kind of garage? Nice. Oh no, Gato. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
This is, I wish I had a strap or a seat so I can play, but this is honestly genuinely impressive.
This wood Thailand.
Wow.
Thailand เนี่ยเป็น
Yeah. So it's all ebony?
ไม่อันนี้ wood red wood
Uh-huh.
red wood ไทย
It's Thai wood.
อันนี้จะเป็นต้องดู
Yeah.
อันนี้จำชื่อไม่ได้
These, he has EMG pickups on these, and these pickups are probably some of the most expensive
เห็น
pickups.
ไหมอยู่เห็น wood ไหม
Oh, okay. This is from Thailand.
เนี่ย Thailand เนี่ย
Okay.
ตรง
Interesting.
นี้
Huh. Interesting.
อันนี้เหมือนกันเต็ม
Okay.
มี
Okay.
ลวดลาย
Yeah, you can see the quality,
Yeah.
like that design in the wood or whatnot. So it's gorgeous guitars, man. It's really nice. So I just got some help making sure that I could bring the pieces of wood I got into the boat that I have being sent for me. I had to order an XL, so it's about another 300 baht I have to use to get this into the room. So it's all right. It's just a part of my startup costs. Then from here I should be comfortable. I'll just make sure every condo I go to from this point out has the right size bed for me to be able to, you know, take this stuff with me. The bag is secured, so I'll give it to the driver. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ready? It's so hot outside.
วิดีโอด้วย
Yeah.
YouTuber แล้วป่ะเนี่ย
YouTuber, yeah. Nick Noy followers, subscribers. 3,000.
3,000 เนี่ย
Yeah,
นิด
that's
หน่อย
it. Yeah, Nick Noy. Not many. You think that's a lot?
No
Is a lot or little?
little
Little, right?
Olive driver
Driver, you? Yeah, it's good.
little bit
Nick Noy bot.
นิดหน่อย customer
Not many. It's high season though. No, not this year.
yes
You work by Walking Street. Did you work Songkran?
oh no สงกรานต์ no
Too many
สงกรานต์ too much
traffic.
yes
It's probably hard, huh?
yes
Can't get anywhere, so
only home sleeping
I don't blame you. It's kind of hard to make money when there's a lot of traffic.
oh
Can't go anywhere. All right, guys, I just got back in the room. I won't lie. I am hot, drenched, and I'm ready to just pass out and take a nap. But I have schoolwork to do. But I just got here, so I'm going to check, make sure the dimensions and the cuts I got are going to fit as expected. Then, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do today, so I'm going to start focusing on that stuff. But moment of truth, let's see. So I have the legs I need to get screwed onto this, but that'll secure it and keep it in its place, so not mad at it. Yeah, that was the idea I had from the start. So that works.